The thing is with me is I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit what anybody says or what anybody thinks. I have this mindset. I know exactly who the fuck I am. I have my circle of people that I hang around with who know me and know what I'm about and whatever. And anybody else who doesn't like it or doesn't want to, fucking bad. Okay. Yeah. You find out who's with you and who's not when the shit hits the fan. I say this all the time. It happened with me and my employees during COVID, right? During COVID, they're laying people off and whatever. We didn't fucking lay anybody off. I said, we're going to go through this. We're not laying anybody off. We're going through this. Yeah. You know, every Christmas party, I get up on stage and tell my fucking team how much I love them and how important they are to me. And then the scariest time in our lifetime hits and I'm like, hey, yeah, I love you guys so much. I'm going to fucking lay you off. Some of you have been with me 10, 15, 20 years. I'm one of these guys. The whole fucking ship goes down together or not at all. We're all fucking sinking, me included, or we don't at all, you know? And, you know, that doesn't exist in this world that we live in today. Everybody's just so easy to pull the trigger and let go of some of their people. When you run a successful fucking business, you do it by building a really good team around you. I got the best team in the world. Unfucking believable people. When I said we're fucking storming the beach, we're going. Nobody fucking said no. Anybody who interacts with anyone on my team, and everybody here is smart, hardworking, the best at what they do, and there's none of that bullshit, you know, at the office where there's all this backstabbing and fucking all this bullshit. Those type of people we get rid of immediately. Yeah, you don't last here being that kind of a person. This is a team. This is a family, and we throw parties here all the time for all of our employees. We throw different types of parties, like parties for the employees where they can bring their spouse or their wife or whatever. Then we throw parties where you can bring your kids. Being a global company, and obviously the finance side. I mean, you know, I went from dealing with hundreds of thousands of dollars to dealing with hundreds of millions of dollars. So that's the difference. Finance is not my fucking thing. One of the things I hated the most in being in this business was fucking budget meetings, man. Yeah. We used to be in budget meetings. You know, when we were getting murdered, when we were losing money, we were in budget meetings for fucking, it felt like days. And that was the only not fun part of the business for me. And now, where we are now, I only do the fun shit. I only do the shit that I really love to do. Yeah. And I stay completely focused on it, which is making sure the production, the live and in-house production is fucking perfect. Finding new talent, putting on the best fights we can possibly put on, and star building. Those are the things that I really focus on. So more marketing. I don't fuck with finances at all.
Have you had trouble? Do you ever have trouble? Like I have trouble a lot of times feeling proud of myself is something I've had trouble with. Has that ever been something you've dealt with? Does that make any sense when I ask you that?
I'm never proud of myself. I always look at things like we're not even close. People ask me all the time, do you ever look around and say, oh, wow, look at it? Nuh-uh. I'm always like, what's next? What's next? What's next?
Yeah. I think that from what I've learned, and as I look back on my life, everything in life is about timing. Yes. It really is about timing, the right time, the right place, the right everything. And I also believe that you create your own timing in life too.
You're really lucky when you work your ass off.
Yeah, exactly. It's the thing is, everybody, what's the worst thing that can happen if you try? If the day that I walked out of that hotel, right, and I went to do this, it doesn't work out, I can go back and be a bellman again whenever I want to. You can always go back and do that. The worst part is not trying. Yeah. You have to try. Nobody's ever going to do anything without trying.
That's right.
And guess what? It's never the right time. It's never the right time. It's like, I can't now. I got this truck I just bought. I got payments on this friggin' thing. You know, I got this. If you do that to yourself, you'll never do anything. Forget the truck. Forget this. Forget that. Go for it. Just go for it. Believe me, I'm living proof that it can happen. Everybody keeps asking. Fuck. Yeah. Fuck.